Ray Coleman along with Dave Campbell, and welcome to baseball 1987 with the San Diego Padres. And today, opening day in Candlestick Park in San Francisco, it's the Padres and the Giants with Mike Krukow pitching for the San Francisco Giants, and for the San Diego Padres, Eric Chow. Two pretty good right-handers. We have the kind of a day you dream about in San Francisco. Clear blue skies and a lot of grass out there. The one problem the infielders could have is it's a very heavy track and a rather uneven field. But nevertheless, baseball coming up shortly. We're going to have it for you. Two outstanding right-handers. Krukow and Chow will battle, and stand by as Dave Campbell is right over there with Steve Garber. They're going to talk a little bit about baseball and hitting.
Thanks, Jerry. Steve, a lot of openers for you. How many is this around the big league?
This is the 18th.
Special memories. What comes to mind on opening day, maybe your biggest opening day ever?
Well, obviously the first one, it was in 1970, and I was the starting third baseman for the Dodgers way back when. It was against Cincinnati, and they went on to win the National League Championship that year. But the first one is always special because it's the culmination of a lot of work, boyhood dreams, and then specific ones after it. Usually the ones after you've won the championship, because opening day seems to be that much more special because you're coming back as champions. This year is special, too, because we've got a really interesting team. We've got a team that's predominantly young, but still has a good balance between youth and experience. Opening up here is special because there's never very much love lost between the Padres and the Giants. But after a long spring, 30 exhibition games, it's time for us to start. The records begin today, and a chance for us to really prove that we are a good team.
Do managers get nervous, too, or the players, or what?
I'm nervous. I've got butterflies. I think I was a little more nervous as a player. Because basically, until a certain part of the game, it's in their hands. They're the ones throwing it and catching it. I just hope that they're mentally and physically ready to play.
At the major league level, how many openers? First one as a manager, but as a player, how many?
16. Started every one of them. And there's just that certain, atmosphere about an opening game. It means the start of summer. It means a long, hard grind. It means you got to be consistent and try to play as hard as you can, and then see what happens at the end of the year.
I have a theory about this. There are 162 games. And you got to be at top speed for all of them if you're playing. But how many do you really feel inside like, boy, I feel great?
Well, I think probably the first one. After that, your aches and pains start coming out, especially as a player. As a manager, I still have a couple question marks that I'm still mulling over right now, but I think we're ready to go. We're playing a top team here in the Giants, and we go to Cincinnati, so we're jumping right into the frying pan. These two teams, a lot of people expect them to win the West, so we'll see exactly where we stand after these 6 games.
And, of course, this may be the first opener you've ever had on the West Coast. All of those with Philadelphia and where the Cubs have been back in the East, I presume.
Right. One year, Chicago opened up on the West Coast. It's right here in San Francisco, but other than that, it's in the East where you're wearing turtlenecks and long johns, and it's about 35, 40 degrees. This weather right now, knock on wood, is outstanding.
Any remembrances, like a great opening day that really made you feel good?
Yeah, the one here at San Francisco, I went 3 for 4, hit 3 doubles off Mark Davis. He started, and that was probably my best one. Usually opening day, I usually had a caller. I don't know if I was pressing too hard or what. My very first game in the big leagues was against the Cubs, and Fergie Jenkins, I went 0 for 4.
It's a funny thing about guys like Larry Bow, and yours truly as well. Anytime we did something good, they always said, that little so-and-so, why do they beat us down like that? I mean, we're working.
I guess they just thought we weren't supposed to get on. We were just supposed to catch the ball. So when I did something offensively, I definitely remembered it.
Okay, the track today, to me, looks like a very heavy field. I don't know if it's going to change anything, but I don't know. It looks to me like it's a turtle field out there.
I was saying, you made a good comment. I guess the split-finger fastball, they're down the strike zone. They want the heavy grass. They got guys who can catch the ball. I don't think it's going to hurt us. We really don't have a power-type pitcher. Eric gets it up there, but he also relies on his sinker. And Hawk, if he keeps the ball down, he's going to get a lot of ground balls. So I think he's just planning this field for 80 games, and 81 games, and that's how he's going to have the field throughout the season.
The one surprise, if there is a surprise in the lineup, because of Krukow, a right-hander, you're using Martinez in left field today.
Well, Johnny Crusher first admit he's not swinging the bat very well, and I think he definitely has to swing for him to help us. And if you look at our offense lately, we haven't been scoring runs, and when we did, Carmelo's been right in the middle of it. He hit a couple home runs in San Diego. He hit 2 balls in Denver. If the wind didn't change in the 6th inning, they'd have been way out of the ballpark. So he's swinging good. It's just a calculated risk. I'm just trying to get a little offense right now, and as I said, Johnny will be the first to tell you he's not swinging good at all right now.
Well, the great word in Major League Baseball is don't pay any attention to spring records. Is that true for you? I mean, that 0-8 can't make you happy.
Well, I know I'm not happy with the way we finished up the spring training season, but you're right. You can't look at spring training averages. I'm just basing this on, I checked both their stats, and neither one was eye-popping against Kruko, so I'm just going with Martinez. Plus another factor, they have no left-handers in the bullpen, and it's just going to be another bat on the bench late in the game if we need somebody to pinch hit.
Kruko is 8-11, I believe, lifetime against San Diego. Of course, last year was a different pitcher than he was in the other years, but what do you do with a guy like you? Take a pitch, you go after the first good one?
Well, he's learned how to pitch. He knows you're not going to fool him. He's been around the block. I'm going to try to score early. I've heard Eric's had pretty good success against the Giants. So if we can score early and make them play a little catch-up, it might turn the tables a little bit.
What you're saying, maybe a sacrifice in the first couple of innings?
I could bunt in the first inning. I'll try to get on the board first, make them score a couple, to beat us.
I think Larry Boa can do a lot of things. I like his game. I think you will, too. So stay with us. Action coming up shortly. We're going to be back with more of our warm-up show. And Larry, good luck to you in 1987.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
Back with more right after this. Runners for 9 innings. He was behind Mike Scott.
He's showing better than he was in the first inning. Kruko doesn't barehand this one, and Gwynn has the first of probably 200-plus hits this year. Kruko reached for that one, and it was hit softer than the last one, but it got right through.
Goes Cora. Ball is hit on the ground. A hit-and-run beauty. Fire. Broke and left the left side wide open. What a beautiful play by the Padres, Johnny Cook and Larry Boa. Man, oh man, oh man, Chris Fire, a veteran of 16 years, broke instead of coming in and then going. And when that left side of the infield opened up, Cook didn't hit it hard, but look at Fire. He's standing over by second base, and there goes.
Saw it off. Is it going to get through? It will. So he shot him off, but Leonard got a base hit anyway. Have proven that they were ready when the bell rang. Now, whether their arms can hold up all year, let's just cross our fingers, but that has been a big plus.
Yeah, I'm glad to see David pitching 2 days in a row, too. That's good.
Leonard the lead. I think he hit it off Mark Thurman. This is a base hit to right. Tony Gwynn will hold Leonard at second. Luke. Can Tony Gwynn get there? No, this game's going to be over. And the Giants have won it. Looping single to right by Philly Davis. And the Giants win it by a score of 4-3 in 12 innings.
I'm Laura Buxton.
And I'm Dennis Morgino. The Padres got off to an awesome start tonight, setting a Major League Baseball record with their first home field at-bat of the season. The Padres were trailing 2-0, bottom of the first, when Marvell Wynn led off for the home team. Home run right field. Now, Tony Gwynn was the second guy up. Yep. Homer number 2. John Kruk was batter number 3. And there it goes. 3 home runs to lead off the game, a new Major League record. Problem is, the Giants had the last laugh tonight. Now, Keck will be along with all the highlights of opening night at the stadium later in sports.
Day 1987. The true fans will be here all year, win or lose. Final score, 13-6 Giants. But an exciting game. Padres even set a Major League record tonight, but you're going to have to stay with Chet to get those game details. I'm Artie Ojeda reporting from the Satellite Newsroom.